Yes, so my people, you are welcome back again. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing beautifully well. I love you guys so much, and that is the reason why I have to start digging out some history that has to do with us, especially my Yoruba people, okay? Because I see no reason why they say history is no more taught in schools. And this one, if they touch me, they pay me so well that today's generation don't know what has actually, like, most people don't know their history, most people don't know where they are coming from, most people don't know what they only uh, talk based on what they see on the internet, based on what is they are exposed to. Because I believe that if everybody wants to go back to history, we won't be here talking, saying all these things we are saying. The country won't be where it is today. Papa, Mama, I'm calling on all of you. Grandpa, Grandma, you that is still here, you that witness what has happened before, please bring it on. Teach your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, teach them what you know about your history. We should not just sit down and let our history go down the drain. Let people know where we are coming from. Let our children know where we are coming from. Let them know that this is who we are. Because they said if you don't know where you are going, you should know where you are coming from. And if you know where you are coming from, it will determine how you will carry yourself. You will know when to go back to the drawing board. You will know where to run to. You will know exactly what to do when you are faced with issues or circumstances. So my people, I am just here to just let us all know that, look, it is high time we go back to history. We have to start dusting out our history. We have to start bringing our memories back. Let us know where we stand in our beautiful country. Okay? So now, before the Oromiyo left, what were the legacy he left behind that people still hold on to today in the great Oyo Empire? I want to talk about his legacy. Number one, the Oyo Empire left a lasting legacy on Yoruba culture, governance, and military structure. Number two, its political model influenced other Yoruba kingdoms. Okay? You can see how powerful Oromiyo was before he left. My people, it's not a small thing. So you should know that Oromiyo actually was a great man. Okay? Now, Oromiyo also has many custom and tradition from the Oyo period are still, okay? Many custom and traditions from the Oyo period are still practiced among the Yoruba people today. Okay, so these are some of his legacies, so many things and so many things. Now, when we talk about the so many traditions and custom that was practiced then in the old Oyo Empire. Okay, now they said from many traditions and customs from the Oyo Empire have endured, like they have stayed, and they keep staying, like the culture, the tradition are still being practiced, observed till today, and are still widely practiced among the Yoruba people today, especially in Nigeria and parts of Benin and Togo. Yeah, okay? Yes, they said this tradition and custom are, we all know that some of these Yorubas are in Benin Republic, so Yorubas are in Togo, and they also still practice this legacy that is left behind for our great Oromiyo. Okay, now I'll talk about the kingship and the chieftaincy institution in the Yoruba Empire. The Alaafin of Oyo remains one of the most revered traditional ruler. So my people, in fact, this thing is beginning to make real sense for me. That is why I'm calling on parents. My people, this is not time for us. This is time for us to go back to history, because when you know your history, you can never miss your way. You can never. Nobody will come and toss you around. When anybody is coming to tell you things, you know your root. You know where you are coming from. You'll be able to stand your ground. You cannot compare generation of today, like this Indomie generation, this Gen Z generation. Most of them don't know anything about history. And that's the reason why, if they are not being taught at school, it's high time we, as parents, we call our children down and teach them. It's very, very important. The way the world is going today, we cannot just sit and fold our hands and let our children just stay like that without knowing anything. Because if they don't know, how will they defend themselves? What do they have to defend themselves? That's the question we should be asking ourselves as parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, you that are still alive. This is a wake-up call to all of us. Okay, now talking about the kingship and the chieftaincy institution that the great Oromiyo actually puts down to pass on to the great Oyo kingdom. Number two, they said the Oyo Mercy. Yes, that is how they call it, Oyo Mercy. Oyo Mercy is also known as a council of 7 kingmakers. Okay, yes, like this 7 council of kingmakers. These are elders, okay, from 7 ruling house who comes together to decide. Okay, like they are like 7 ruling house. This 7 ruling house happens to be this different houses where they rotate the kingship. Yes, so that it will not look as if it's only one particular family that is just enjoying the kingship. So Oromiyo make sure that he put these things on ground so that they can have a sweet, smooth constitution. Okay, and everything was actually very, very fine and perfect. And of course, like we've heard before, they said this group of 7 kingmakers can actually make Oromiyo to do some certain things, to tell you how powerful they are as well. Okay, and this Oyo Mercy, this council of 7 kingmakers still functions in the selection and checks on the Alaafin. Okay, like we have said before, these are people who make sure that they are the one who picks and select and decide who rules and who does not rule, because it is rotational. Okay, the Yoruba system of obas, kings and chiefs mirrors the hierarchical structure and structure used in the Oyo Empire. Many Yoruba communities maintain similar system of governance where traditional rulers play important ceremonial advisory roles. Okay? Then we'll talk about the traditional religion and festivals. They talk of the Shango worship. Shango, the deified fourth Alaafin of Oyo, is still worshipped today as a powerful god of thunder and lightning. The Shango festival is celebrated annually in many Yoruba towns. Omo, see history. See history, my people. Other Yoruba Orisha worship traditions, like those for Ogun, god of iron, Eshu, trickster god, and Obantala, god of creation, are deeply rooted in Oyo custom and still practiced, especially in rural areas and the diaspora, e.g. in Brazil, Cuba, and Trinidad. Okay, yes, we know that we also have the Yoruba in Brazil, we have the Yoruba in Cuba, and we have the Yorubas in Trinidad who still practice this, what they also practice here, to tell you how strong the Oyo Empire is, and the Yoruba empires as well. Okay? Then we talk about the Egungun festivals, honoring ancestral spirits through masquerade performances. Do you people hear that? They say Egungun festival actually is used in honoring ancestral spirit through masquerade performances. Originally prominent in Oyo, is still widely celebrated. They want to talk of the language and the proverbs. The language, the Yoruba language, particularly the Oyo dialect, has had a significant influence on standard Yoruba used in media and education. Proverbs, oriki, praise poetry, and traditional storytelling remain vital cultural expressions. These oral traditions were crucial in the Oyo court and continue to be passed down through generations. Then we'll talk about the dress, the ceremonial attire, and so on. We also talk about the traditional Yoruba attire, such as agbada, ashoke, gele, that is the head tie. Then we'll talk about the fila, the cap, where formalized in cults like Oyo's and remain an essential in cultural ceremonies today. The dress code for chieftaincy titles, festivals, and weddings reflect Oyo royal aesthetics. Okay? Then we talk about the judicial and the administrative system. The checks and balances between the Alaafin and the Oyo Mercy have inspired, like the Oyo Mercy means the seven kingmakers, okay? Yes, the chief seven kingmakers. Okay, inspire the value Yoruba people place on accountability and consensus in leadership. The traditional courts and dispute resolution mechanism often follow models from Oyo's judicial structure. Okay, we'll talk about the music and the drumming. Talking about drum, the dum dum. Okay, we all know the dum dum, and other traditional Yoruba instruments were refined in the Oyo court and are still used in ceremonies, festivals, and religious rites. Praise singing and royal music developed in Oyo continue to be performed at palace functions and cultural events. Okay, naming our identity. Yoruba naming ceremonies, e.g., the Ekomo, Jade, and the use of names that reflect circumstances of birth, family status, and inspirations are rooted in customs practiced in Oyo. Many Yoruba still identify by lineage, oriki, and clan, as and clan was done during Oyo's time. My people, the history is just going on and on and on and on. But the basic thing I want to let us know that is that we should all please try as much as we can go back to history. History is no longer taught in schools. We all are aware. Nobody is new when it comes to that. So the only way you can teach your children is for those who actually know, the history should come out, talk about it more. Teach your children at home. Teach them wherever you find children. Let them know that, look, this is our culture, this is our custom, this is our tradition, this is who we are. Let them know so that they will be guided on how they go about their daily activity. Okay? So it is high time we all wake up and teach our children our culture, our tradition, and our custom. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. I just feel I should come here and let us know about the brief history of about Oromiyo, who happens to be the warrior and the superman, yes, a warrior and a conqueror of his time, who rule with power, and who happens to be a traveler into so many things, and also who was able to form the great Oyo Empire. Thank you so much. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye bye.